So hello and welcome to SBC for an exciting unboxing and testing of a humidifier. Okay, it says it has changing colors, and you can buy these now with some online scam commercials for like 19 or something. But this one is from a local dollar store. They have paid $2. So, first time we take his cherry and open this box since it was assembled in some Chinese concentration camp. I'm just assuming that. Let's see if it looks at all like what's on the packaging. Wait a minute. Including USB-C cable. Ah. I almost thought they did something here. Okay, it just bayonet caps in here. USB-C, a button, a kind of a Y. It feels well made. Before we test it, let me take a look at the box. It says it has two spray modes. Spray duration 3.5 hours or 6 hours. 180 milliliters of tank. Oh, there's a night light function. You press this for 2 seconds to turn the LED on. Well, anything on here? Okay, you have to obviously fill these things up with water before you can start them, and this is not even the shortest USB-C cable I've ever seen. Okay, let me read the full instructions. You can pause and read them, and then I will see if I have to start it. Well, they say if you use it improperly, the warranty voids, but interestingly enough, they don't write any kind of instruction manual. It's just not included. So just have some water here. We open it. There soon we fill it up, you know. Let's see. I think this is the filling line. It doesn't say anything on it, so just the assumption. So it is obviously not battery powered. So let's get you a different angle and plug it in. So now let's take the cable, plug it in if you can. Ooh, that's clicky. It woke right up, so it's drawing power. It's not doing anything, so let's hold the button down. Okay. Power bank just went off. It's flickering a bit and lighting up, but I don't see any water. And now it just turned off. Is it already broken? I mean, what's this problem? Do we have to prime it somehow or something? Let's check this. I mean, Maybe my power bank isn't strong enough, but usually that's a strong one. So just try to hold it longer. Now turn it off again. Yeah, it's not doing a thing. I check it with the power supply. So next chance, turn it on. And so far it stays powered up. I don't know. I think this thing is broken. But yeah, maybe I should have let it soak in or whatever, but how can I know when they don't give you any instructions, you know? I don't see any fog coming off it. Yeah. This one is for the bin. Well, I take everything back. For some reason pressing the button once again activated it. And we get quite a refreshing, cool little fog out of it. And having a device like this operating can be beneficial in summer as well as in winter times, because a bit of more moisture in the air is very beneficial in the summer if you like to cool something, but also in the winter because a higher air moisture content makes the air feel warmer and save or well keep more how should I say it, moist temperature in it, yeah, whatever. This works actually good. But I have to tell you, pressing the button once again, after you've pressed it for 2 seconds, or however, it's just a guessing game here without instructions. So, once again, I think that's interval mode. Yeah, it's like choo-choo mode. This should turn it off. Let's turn it off completely. And now, let's press it only once. Oh yeah, so we can turn the night light function off and just have the air moistufier kind of thing going on. That is actually quite useful. Especially if you like to use this as a little, you know, a little effect device. Smoke effect for a model or something. Obviously, it is containing some moisture, so you will get evaporation on surfaces. But for a thing that I had already condemned, it works quite well. Once more is the interval mode. Yeah, I can see this being useful for a lot of things. If you want a device that sometimes puffs out some smoke. Yeah, now it works. This is quite good, I have to tell you. So, after using it all night long, it drained half my power bank, which is a quite small one. And I can confirm it turned automatically off. You see, there's still enough water in it, and that's important because those modules, they do not want to run dry. If you run them without water, they usually die. But it says it automatically stops when the water is empty, which it isn't. So I have a little suspicion here. So let us just take a look in here. Butterfly. She's also curious what's going on. Let's see if we can open this without damaging it. Come on. Let me pause. So the hooks are disengaged and we should now be able to just pop it open carefully. I don't want to ruin it. Okay. There we go. That's what we want to see. The wicking material, which has a little spring under it, so it always pushes against the disc from one side. There is the little disc. There's not much to it. We see a little circuit board, which is just press fit in here, and so we can take this all apart for servicing. Let me take a picture and take a closer look on it. So let's jump right into it. I'm making this on a computer because printing it out big lifestyle is just a bit too expensive. Yeah, here we see the USB-C port that brings the power. It's in a bit of an angle so it fits the casing. This part here is the switch, you know, the clicky thing that turns it on. The classic 8-pin microcontroller to control the RGB light and the on and off function as well as the timing function. These here are the leads for the vaporizer disc or atomizer disc, whatever they call it right now. The other part here is you can just desolder them if this ever should fail, so it makes it serviceable. Yeah. Here we have a little transistor, and this is the LED. It's a RGB LED. Let me make this a bit easier to see here. I just reverse the color and stretch it out a bit, and now we can see at least a bit better see it, the little separate chips in it. It's red, green and blue, and the combinations of them, the intensity, give you the color sweep. Yeah. Obviously it's a bit harder to modify this thing. I would have liked it to be just one color instead of the color changing thing. Or at least the best thing would have been just the ability to freeze the color and keep it stationary at 1. But yeah, it was made quite recently. It's March 14th of 25, so it's not long ago. Yeah, we got 2 resistors here to control the voltage, I assume. And yeah, this is it so far for this part. The biggest problem here is that the circuit board is wide, and so we can't see the traces. So back engineering it properly is a bit hard in this case. So let me sum up the whole thing for you. It is very serviceable. You can take it apart with a bit of wiggling. It just snaps onto 3 little tabs, so worst case you have to wedge with something in it. I've managed to just open it with fingernail power. It does not have a sensor in it telling it when the water is empty. It instead has a timer, so as long as you fill it to the filling mark, it will switch off before it runs dry and ruins the little ultrasonic vaporizer disc. It is USB-C, but you could, with very fine fingers, solder a wire directly to it. You could even mod it to run on a rechargeable battery. There's enough space up here to do this. It's a generous amount of free room. I really think it should have a stationary light mode that would make it as a nightlight way more useful than the color changing mode. But that depends on personal preferences. Yeah, but so for $2 I can highly recommend buying it if you like it. I've tested it all night long. Doesn't take that much power, and yeah, it works excellent. I mean, they are mass-produced, those modules, so you cannot. It's easily replaceable if it fails one day. Yeah, works. It does what it should. It seems to be nicely made. It's good, solid plastic. So yeah, this product gets a thumbs up. And here I can confirm it is still working excellent. Got the nightlight mode. Got the pulse interval mode. So I've not broken it by opening it. Yeah, I can recommend this thing. It's cheap and it does what it should. Come on, smoke me in. Hope you've enjoyed this little review and unboxing of this Dollar Star Air Puffer. See you next time here at SBC.